And here's actually a really funny example of...
Yep.
And here's a really, actually really funny example of me talking about how damn near required the spike shield is, because if you do not have spike shield or hammer throw, these enemies are actually nearly impossible to deal with. Because you can't, you know, jump on them to knock them out of the air, and you also can't just throw the hammer.
So long, sucker!
So at like that point, to deal with these things, you would have to use something like a mini egg or whatever. But you might not have the upgraded partners, so that's kind of bad design.
Okay. Close to level up.
Yes.
Knock him down. Because we're close to a level up. Of course. So close. I think it's this way. Oh wait, no, it's not. Okay, yeah, it had been a minute. Close to that level. Yeah, this is for... While rolling, you have to jump.
Yes.
I just mistimed it. Ah! Yeah, I'm in the correct spot.
Because you're out there, get a level up, you know, I was gonna say you might want to use...
Level up refuels everything. I just gotta kill these gods with this, which isn't that hard to do. See? Except, yeah, he has a live shroom. Oh, good. I was gonna say, if you hit me through the freaking...
Yeah, use Bobbery first to actually
show the thing. I missed, but his explosion gets rid of...
It can get rid of fog. Now, unfortunately, it can't do that to get rid of, you know, the dodgy status or whatever on enemies.
Yeah.
Imagine if a Bobbery actually had a skill like that. He had a skill that, like, cleans buffs or something off of enemies.
Yeah.
But that would give party members actual purpose, because like I had said before, I honestly feel like even this game with the partner badges and shit, the game is still aggressively designed to favor Mario.
Oh, basically, I finally do that. Finally get my lucky start. Booyah! Oh, I love you, Lucky Start.
Means I can use a bit more FP now.
Thank you, Robert. I win. Actually, I believe I ended up in the wrong area. I just realized.
Huh. Funny.
I think I needed to take the other path, but it's fine. Level up's good.
We're close to a level up anyway. Plus the other thing, because enemies respawn based on...
Those guys can...
Yes. Because enemies respawn based on a screen. The other good thing about this is as long as we don't have a screen transition, these enemies will stay dead, so...
Yes. Yeah, I took the wrong path. I realized that now. It had been a minute, but I kind of needed to fight anyway. Oh, Lord. Okay. I know where we need to go now. You do have to come down here. Jump across, jump. Badge. It was this hole.
Get the P up, D down, which...
wait, no. Bad, okay. Yeah, you have to jump and you have to hold. That's fine. I know where it is. I know where we are. I know what I'm doing now.
Oh.
It's fine.
How much does the P up, D down to increase your like power and defense?
Hold on, hold. It's this. I think it's a one swap.
Is there a badge or something in
That was a mushroom.
Okay. Why are there basic Goombas in here? Why? Why? What was the point of that?
What do you mean?
Why have such low-leveled enemies here? What, did the game just decide to take pity on you?
There's a shine sprite.
Right there.
Booyah! You got an Ultra Boot!
You see, that one works.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, wait, yeah.
No. No, because...
Oh, look, another typo.
I said both boots were typos.
Yes.
Now I have new jump attacks.
And not, just, not just have new jump attacks, the other thing is your jump went up by 1.
Hold on. It's 1 or 2. Especially in danger. Oh god, the tetanus!
No, he's wearing gloves. You're fine.
A lot of people can't immediately solve this nonsense. It bonks.
They just taught you have a super jump.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't realize it.
Okay, now to be fair, the game didn't point out something like that, and this is also one of those. That's like the only time you do something like that, isn't it?
No.
There are other times you have to knock stuff off.
There's 2 or 3.
Yeah, okay.
The hell? What?
I think it was her coming in.
Okay.
Eh.
Thankfully, because I was clearing out a bunch of the...
And I haven't like talked about this, and I will admit this will solve a tiny bit of some of the problems I've complained about with badges and stuff, but not fully. Because you just get extra attacks from hammer and boot upgrades, those attacks actually can be quite useful and a few points if you don't have certain badges.
Yes. See, there are, like... It's a lot of little things, but it comes up 2 or 3 times. Now, on emulator, especially if you have a crap computer, this freaking area right here,
The elevator sequence or the section after it?
the section after it, can cause single-digit frame rates.
I was about to ask why, but...
What?
I was about to ask why, but I can see why.
But we're not on emulator, so...
So we're just gonna ignore all of that?
Booyah.
So we're just gonna ignore that, I guess.
Anyway, I've seen that on emulator.
My question is, because there are other sections that have had sort of more crap on the screen, like the punies and fighting those weird mosquito things with the punies. Why do those sections not cause any problems, but that one does?
But I'm not on emulator. I'm on console, bitch.
Because we, you know, actually got this game when it was new-ish.
It's a greatest...
That's why I said new-ish.
It's a greatest hits,
It's a player's choice yellow label.
Yes.
One of the only, like, 3 of those we own.
Wait, oh, I think you get back on the train, but let me...
You have to talk to...
No, you don't.
Oh. Though, at least in terms of the greatest hits labels, the...
Well, okay, greatest hits is PlayStation.
So I said it's technically players' choice.
I call it greatest hits, it's PlayStation, it's player's choice.
Yeah.
It was a player's choice yellow label copy, but it's fine.
But the point, even with that, the point is still, it's the, like, player's choice, which in terms of later in a console's life re-releases, I think player's choice is not that bad. I'm sorry, the PlayStation one is fucking fugly.
Yes.
I would say both of the PlayStation ones are fugly, and I like the color green. Though I will be fair and say the most fugly of a console's, like, basically greatest hits re-release is, it was the 360 that, because it was called the, like, platinum label, they made it that, like, platinum color, but it does not go well as a case. I would honestly say the best was actually probably the Wii U's Nintendo Selects, because didn't they, like, have a custom logo and everything for that one?
What are these things? What should we do? And my estimate that I said off camera was basically right, other than pausing a couple of times to check on some stuff. It's been less than 2 hours. And I'm nearing the end.
Well, because this chapter, a funny thing about it, because the gimmick of this chapter is the mystery, it has, like, no combat. Most of this chapter is not combat. That's the only reason you have that mini dungeon was the station, so you'll have actual combat outside of the boss at the end.
Also, I wanted to show something, because as a child, I came in here and thought this was a dick move, or he's asleep. But when you activate the Smorgs, you can get his shop up. You can come in here. He won't wake up until this point. What?
Funny.
Those are also good. A boo sheet, if you really need it, makes you 100% immune to damage.
Just the thing.
What?
Let's just play the chapter.
We're going. I just wanted to show that when you get the Smorgs up, you can get the shop guy to wake up. As a dumb child, if you try to wait... I went in there, thought the shop was closed, because it is.
Smorg.
I thought the shop was closed. Fight your way through the nonsense.
Yes. Make sure not to smash the foods.
Okay. Coming up on the boss.
Just shimmying backwards.
As I do. Walk and just... Walk a couple of feet and smash.
I also have the question of, does this moment cause an emulator to tank? Because, again, if it's just that one room...
I believe it's just the one room.
Why is it just that one room? This would be the moment I would expect an emulator to
It
tank.
is just the one room.
This is the moment I would expect the emulator to... I think you might need to do the, like, charge and spin a lot of them away. Yeah.
If you need to, but you can do it by walking. You have to back off, though. Smorg! Smorg! Eats the Smorg. What is that gross thing? No! Mario, look! It's got the other passengers!
Oh no!
Smorg! Ooh! Dodgy on top of my... Oh, that's perfect.
You say that's perfect, but in some ways it's kind of redundant.
That adds to my luck.
Yes.
What?
And, yeah, as we said, this thing is Smorg, and because it's made up of a bunch of little things, I guess you could say it's a smorgasbord. I feel like that's the joke in the localization here. Anyway, fuck this fight. This fight is bullshit. This fight is bullshit, and is the first fight casually, most people are probably going to lose. Because this fight is stupid.
Ooh.
3 attack.
Alright.
Because as you can see, this phase, like, because it has 3 tentacles, it gets 3 attacks, and each does 4 damage, so this is one of those bosses, if you get this is one of those bosses, if you get incredibly unlucky with the RNG, this fucker can really stack a lot of damage.
And this is why I brought this.
And that's why they give you the ability to buy the lightning.
As long as I time everything correctly. Oh, damn it! The thing is, though...
Well, you could, you know, multi-bonk with Goombella. It's not going to do as much, but it would still do an...
Well...
Okay, amount of... Well, actually...
No,
because
no.
she used the item, yeah, that was the end of
No,
her turn.
no. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on. Damn it. The thing I can give... Hold on.
Rally wink.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's super easy. If I could just time this right. Oh, come on! Hey,
The claw.
I had it! It's fine, though. Claw a single target. If I had just timed it...
But, while it is single target, as you saw that, it does 10 fucking damage.
Yes, but... Hold on, this is fine enough. I almost did it in the one... if I had timed my jumps better. It's fine, whatever. I beat it. If I had got... Because I would have done like 8, 7, 6.
Yeah.
It's fine, I beat him. Smorg!
Like I say, if you're fighting that boss casually, I would say this is probably the first difficulty spike in the game. Because again, the first phase, the problem with the first phase is that each tentacle only does 4, so because of that, if you get incredibly unlucky and they all decide to target a single character, that phase can be really obnoxious. And then when you get to the phase was the claw, because they decided the claw does 10 damage for some reason. Why does it do that much? So again, if you were playing casually and aren't using like charge and power lift and shit,
If I had timed my jumps better and I got like 3 jumps...
you would have probably, like, if you had guided in like 3 jumps, because that lasted for like 3 turns, you could have 2-cycled it.
Yes.
You could have 2-cycled it and the claw would have never come out.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that the claw came out so you could show the 9 damage on Goombella.
Hey, I still beat him. It was still, even... That's a good example of danger, even kind of sucking. I did so much ridiculous kind of residual damage at that point.
And I know it's because the boss just kind of came right the hell out of nowhere, but it's like... It's just like we beat that and now we're acting like that didn't happen. So leads another problem I have.
Other thing, if you're on emulator, this little secret usually breaks the game.
Why? Is it because of that transition?
Yes. A lot of emulators can't...
That paper pulling back transition, which again, another paper gimmick.
Yeah.
Really wish we had a counter for those. Because if we had a counter...
Hey, I screwed up and I still won. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, what is your overall opinion on the battle with the Smorg? And as a bit of a bonus question, did any of you ever struggle with the Smorg? Because this fight in specific can be incredibly difficult on a first playthrough, and I have seen tons of people playing the game casually for the first time struggle with the Smorg. If you're not prepared for the fight, it can be surprisingly challenging. I was prepared for the fight and I screwed up my attack timing, so I basically ended up taking longer than I wanted to. So even if I was prepared, mistiming my attacks made the fight go on a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but that was a good excuse to talk about the fight overall, because if you're not prepared for the fight, the Smorg will ruin your day, especially when it attacks with the one giant claw, because that does a lot of damage. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you're subscribed to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.